Renowned political analyst and writer Justice Malala has sent out a strong warning, charging that former President Jacob Zuma is trying to sabotage South Africa's development. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe, like and share our videos as we go into the details. Malala contends in his most recent piece that Zuma's recent moves are intended to cause instability in the country and threaten its democratic institutions. Malala claims that Zuma is purposefully creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and division because he is facing many legal difficulties, including the ongoing weapons deal corruption probe. Malala said that in addition to being self-serving, Zuma's strategies pose a threat to the future of the nation. He thinks Zuma's plan is to influence public opinion in order to garner support for his cause and foster mistrust of the legal system and the larger government. Citizens and political observers alike are concerned about Zuma's recent disregard for the law and his divisive remarks. Malala highlights that Zuma's actions are a part of a larger pattern in which he tries to deflect attention from his alleged misdeeds by portraying himself as a victim of political persecution. Malala's criticism of Zuma's power within the African National Congress, ANC, includes a warning that the party may drift from its core values as a result of the actions of his group. Malala warned that the ANC runs the danger of losing credibility and its moral compass if it yields to Zuma's manipulation. Malala urges alertness and a fresh dedication to sustaining the rule of law as South Africa negotiates its complicated political environment. He exhorts everyone, including leaders, to reject Zuma's diversion and keep their attention on the country's objectives of justice, equality, and advancement. Malala's message is clear in the end. No matter how powerful a person may be, South Africa must allow their actions to deviate from their course. Once again, MK Party Secretary General Sifiso Maseko expressed concerns about the present African National Congress, ANC leadership, during a recent newsroom conversation with Maseko. Maseko, who is well known for his tenacious support of economic change, said that the ANC, which was once led by Jacob Zuma, had deviated from its core liberation objectives, leaving a vacuum in the pursuit of true economic independence. Maseko recognized that Jacob Zuma's leadership had a crucial role, particularly in light of the ANC's long history of struggle. I am grateful that he founded the MK. We all know that taking up guns is only appropriate when defending something, Maseko said, alluding to the founding of Umkhonto we Sizwe, MK, the ANC's military branch that opposed apartheid. Despite this admission, Maseko argued that the ANC had strayed from its fundamental principles and attacked the party's present course. He emphasized the need to preserve the gains made during the Liberation War and the continued imperative of economic reform, both of which he felt were essential to the goals of the MK party. Maseko said, "The ANC that Jacob Zuma represented can no longer advance the liberation agenda," voicing worry about what he saw as a departure from the ideals that previously united the party. He said that in order to address the persistent inequality in South Africa, significant economic changes must be implemented, but the current ANC leadership lacks the will to do so. Maseko's remarks coincide with the MK party's efforts to present itself as a defender of the liberation movement's founding principles by endorsing measures that prioritize economic justice and the empowerment of the people. His remarks are in line with a growing belief held by some ANC members and erstwhile friends that the party has lost touch with its origins and the revolutionary spirit that once defined it. The interview highlights the current political debate in South Africa on the legacy of the liberation struggle. Former President and MK party leader Jacob Zuma recently made news for criticizing former EFF Deputy President Floyd Shivambu in a speech. Shivambu is a politician who defies the science of normal politics, according to Zuma, who is well known for his direct and sometimes contentious remarks. This description adds a fresh perspective to the continuing discussion about South Africa's political situation. At a cocktail reception, Zuma highlighted the differences between the various kinds of politicians, saying, "There are politicians and there are politicians." He went on to explain this by saying that some people in politics behave differently from what is often seen as political conduct, and he seemed to be suggesting that Shivambu is one such person. Shivambu is a distinctive and unexpected figure in South African politics, according to Zuma, because of his activities and influence that defy accepted political conventions and expectations.